All right, y'all. So I am just now eating breakfast. I'm about to make some oatmeal. It's 12:48 p.m. I had a list of things that I needed to do today. Not even need to, that I wanted to do today. And then my plan shifted a bit. So now I can't even really fully say what I've been doing, but I've been doing things for myself. It has taken up a lot of time and I'm still not done yet. Stuff relating to this job or whatever and this whole situation. So just kind of working through some things I need to work through. And I made the mistake of like getting out of bed and getting right on my computer to like start knocking out this list. And that was not the right way to start the morning. I don't even remember where I left off with the last clip, what I said I was about to do, but I ended up calling some places and tried to get some things resolved. Oh, that's what I was doing, like canceling some subscriptions and stuff like that. But then some other things came up. Some things were brought to my attention that I needed to address quickly. So I've been just taking care of some life things, but I haven't been taking care of myself, my physical vessel. So I'm taking a break right now for a little while. I'm gonna go hop in the shower in a minute and put on a fresh set of pajamas. And then there's like one other thing. I'm waiting to receive my agreement so that I can have it to review over the weekend. And once I get that, I'll be able to like exhale. But yeah, for right now, I don't have that. I requested that early this morning. That was part of what I was doing. Requested that, and then one of my friends was like, hey, you should think about doing this thing as well, which is something I definitely need to do. So I've just been, trying to get things done as best I can. It's cold. I'm cutting up an apple to go in this oatmeal. I haven't really taken a moment to just be still. I'm always doing stuff. Like I need to just allow myself to have a 24-hour period where I'm not trying to like solve a problem. And right now I'm trying to like solve my own problem by doing a million things without giving myself a chance to like pause and provide nourishment to myself, or even just, taking a break to do some deep breaths. And I need to desperately do that. So I'm gearing up to have a weekend where I can like really decompress, because I feel I need that. And we're supposed to have a snowstorm this weekend. It's supposed to be snow from Texas all the way up to the East Coast. So my region will be impacted. I'm good though. I've, been to the grocery store, and I went to the farmer's market last week, and I actually didn't do a farmer's market haul. Maybe I'll do one of those. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm still so tired. I feel like I'm kind of like running on fumes right now. I'm about to eat this oatmeal though, because I'm starving. And that's pretty much it. I was going through my memory cards for my camera, because I'm uploading some footage right now, or like uploading it onto my computer. So I have all these memory cards. I have like 8 memory cards, and they're all filled up. So I was going through and for the one that I'm filming this clip on, deleted a bunch of stuff, and need to go through those other ones and delete stuff, because most of the stuff that's on these memory cards are things that I've already uploaded. I really just need to create the space on the memory cards. I'm so tired. My body's starting to hurt now. My back hurts. I need to lay down. I'm hard. I can't even speak. I'm hungry. There's just so much that I'm thinking about right now, and so many things that I want to do, and I have to just, I'm getting to the point now where if a new thought comes into my mind, I need to just write it out, add it to my list, and then just get it out of my head. So I've been doing that. A couple of people, the few people that I've told so far are giving me a lot of really great ideas and connecting me to people, to be of support, and it's all super helpful. I just need to set some boundaries with myself. So it's like, if somebody's connecting me to someone, if it's not super urgent, which one of the things is pretty urgent, so I needed to take care of that today. But if it's not urgent, if I can do it on Monday, I'm going to take care of it on Monday. Because I think a lot of the stuff that was on my list for today, I can't do it today. I just don't have the energy, and I'm tired, and I didn't sleep as long as I wanted to last night. So I really need to figure that out for tonight. I really want to get to bed at a reasonable time. I have a call at 7, not for anything related to work, but just like something else that I've been doing. And I think after that, I'm probably going to go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. I already try to go to bed pretty early during the winter. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But I just physically feel so exhausted. I am hungry. I think I did a good job yesterday of not allowing myself to become too overwhelmed, you know? I was trying to be as present as I could be realistically with everything going on, and I don't know, it's just catching up to me. I was finding that I was going into these random waves of emotion. I think I talked about this earlier, so I really need to just settle down, make my list. As things come up, I don't have to address everything immediately or like triage, my list, so I'm not overwhelming myself and nourishing myself. I did take out my butter and my cream cheese so I can make my frosting this evening. Maybe I'll do that after my call. Maybe I'll finish assembling my cake after my call, and then it'll be ready for tomorrow for me to eat. I mean, it'll be ready for me to eat tonight, but I don't know if I want to eat it so late. And yeah, I'm gonna have this oatmeal and maybe some, I don't know what for lunch. I have some like bean and cheese taquitos. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm trying to get comfy. But yeah, this has just been a lot. I have a lot to figure out. There's a lot going on. And I think with the adrenaline high, you get the crash. I think I'm entering that phase right now. And my body is like, girl, what are we doing? What is going on? So I'm really needing to take care of myself physically so that I can stay healthy, being that it's cold and flu season and I don't need any extra ailments since these people trying to take my insurance away. So yeah, I was successfully able to cancel some of my services. I'm not about to do nothing else today outside of things that I absolutely have to do. I was going to say I'm about to start editing, because I will sit at this computer and I will start editing, and then I will completely ignore every other thing that I need to do, like take care of myself. And I really want to edit, but I'm not even sure if I'll be able to post these videos right now. I don't know, y'all. It's just a lot. I need to get everything out of my head and just like quiet my mind and stay there for several minutes. I just wanted to hop on quickly to say I haven't really done much else today. Well, actually I have. I've done a lot so far today, and it's 1 o'clock, and that's probably why I'm also tired. But I need to chill the F out, because how I'm moving right now is not sustainable, and I'm trying to adopt some new habits and practices when it comes to like nourishing myself. That's definitely one thing I want to do during this time, during this divine sabbatical, is like not wake up and hop right into tasks. Instead, like wake up slower. And while I can do that, I have the luxury of being able to do that right now, or will be able to do that. Wake up slower and maybe make a list the night before of the things that I want to tackle, and then give myself the space to do it. Like I don't have to have everything accomplished by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I don't have to beat myself up as soon as I wake up. Starting to practice that is definitely an adjustment, but also that kind of comes with the territory, I think, of like thinking about this new life that I want to design for myself, and like where I might land next as a result of this layoff. It takes me back to like when I was meeting with this entrepreneurship coach, and she was helping me sort through business ideas, and every business idea I had given her was related to my work, like my 9 to 5 job. And so she listened, let me get everything out. And then when she was, speaking in response, she was like, those are all fine. But like, is that really what you want to do? Like, do you really want to replicate what it is that you're doing at work? And I was like, no, actually, I don't. I actually don't. I don't want to be in this space anymore. I don't want to work with these people anymore. I don't want to be in this network anymore. I want something completely different. And she was like, well, let's focus on that. Like, let's prioritize what the different thing is as opposed to like the familiar thing that is the safer option. And so I think I'm in this space too of this is an opportunity to slow down. Like, you don't have to wake up and be online at 9 a.m. and, have your dot be green so people know you're up and working. Like, you can slow down and get the things done that you want to get done for the day without exhausting yourself. And I think I've just gotten so used to exhausting myself and like working until I'm on fumes that it's really not a sustainable way to exist. So yeah, this is me in real time, both scolding myself for not practicing what I am preaching, but also holding myself accountable. And like, this is just I'm still in the shock phase of everything. So I think I have like ideas of like, oh, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to cancel this or reschedule this or like figure this thing out. And then I'm also like, but I also need to eat. I need to eat. We're having a snowstorm. Do I have the things that I need at home? Do I need to get stuff for the cat? Do I need to, do this or do that? And I just need to take a deep breath and just give myself some space and give myself some time to collect myself right now. Let me get this oatmeal off the stove. Here's my oatmeal. I chopped up an apple and put it in there. It's just old-fashioned oats and then sprinkled it with a bunch of cinnamon. I've really been enjoying this. These are apples I got from the farmer's market this past weekend. I think they're ever crisp. Those are like my favorite. Good morning. It is Saturday, January 24th. It's pretty early, 9:29 a.m. I got a decent night's sleep last night. I'm really excited about that. I don't know what time I went to bed. I just kind of put my phone face down pretty early in the evening and didn't pick it back up and went to bed. So yeah, I'm still feeling a little bit tired. I'm gonna have a very like lounging day, watch some movies, finish baking my cake, or I baked the cake, but like my cat is scratching right now. But assemble my cake and have that this evening. I'm gonna make some shrimp fried rice tonight. I'm really excited about that. I just made myself a lovely breakfast. It's so pretty. I made an omelet with goat cheese. I was really like starving when I woke up, and I ate dinner pretty late last night. But I've been eating like, pretty light meals. I had some rice pilaf and spinach and salmon. I don't know if that's light or not, but I woke up and I was starving. So I drank some kefir and then I made this breakfast. Let me show you what it looks like. So yummy. I got some sourdough toast right there. Okay, now my camera is like not focusing. I don't know what's going on. I really need to figure this camera out. Because sometimes it auto focuses and then sometimes it doesn't. I pressed a button the other day. Anyway, this is my food. It looks really good. I put some coarse black Hawaiian salt on it. We're going to see about that. And then it's goat cheese inside. And then it's some sourdough, whole wheat sourdough with einkorn flour and some butter and some strawberry jam. All from the farmer's market. Yum. Watch out. pretty this plate is. I didn't think this through. You got sight? Come here. Yeah, I'm trying to get this snow together, but it's still too hard for me to shovel. Let's see. Ain't nothing but ice. Oh well.
On the sacrifices they're making to stage their midwinter and delays our ability to address our dreary responsibility. In this glistening white space, they get to feel the burden. It's more on the Thames at Gravesend, where recently a balloon was even the point of being there. I know I had a massive one from the art gallery. Right. Come on. The quickly do the one into the waves, emitting a battle cry that totally helping me start to warm up. Medication to me. The change came when I stopped believing it could. Why? She was trying to carry out soothing her family life with events and people. Suddenly, she was being invited to look after herself. Temperature hovers at around 3 to 4 degrees centigrade in the water. I always dip my head under, but singing through the sting of the cold.
Hey folks, so I just finished making my dinner. I made this gochujang pasta. Let's taste it. It's not bad. Probably could use some more cheese. The spice is good though. I wasn't sure if I used enough gochujang. And I didn't add any extra salt because I used Parmesan cheese, which is pretty salty, and what else? Oyster sauce, but I just used a little bit of oyster sauce. The recipe I used had like weird measurements. The first serving was for 6, and then I tried to reduce it because I didn't need 6 servings of this. So I made my own version for like 2 servings just so I could have some tomorrow. And it kind of made a lot still, but it is pretty good. The flavor is very subtle. It's good though. And I made a little side of spinach. I used heavy cream, but it's the end of the day. I'm at home. I'm not going nowhere, so I should be good. I'm also listening to a book called Weathering. No, that's not what it's called. It's called Wintering by Catherine May. I think it's called Wintering, a guide for weathering through difficult times or something like that. But if you look up Catherine May with the K, you'll find it. It's pretty good. I started listening to it a couple of weeks ago, and it's due back tomorrow. I listen to books on Libby, so it's due back tomorrow, and I wanted to renew it, but somebody's waiting in line, so I'm like halfway through it. I'm trying to finish as much as I can tonight, and then I might have to just put it on the wait list if I can't get through it for the rest of the evening, but I'm really gonna try to knock it out. It's interesting. I started listening to this before I got the news of my layoff, so like listening to it now and like looking at the title of the book, I don't think I realized it had that little secondary, weathering through difficult times. It's about this lady telling her story of slowing down, resting and retreating. Her husband got sick, she got sick, and she's just like telling a story of traveling. She's in the UK, like traveling throughout the UK during the winter time and doing things that people do in the winter and in the cold countries and colder climates to like settle their nervous system. So it is really, really interesting that this is like the book that I'm listening to right now when all of this is happening. And I really got into it when I first started listening to it a couple of weeks ago, but then I kind of forgot about it and like life was happening, so I needed to like just put it down. And I got the notification the other day that it was due soon, and so I want to try to finish it. But I've enjoyed it so far. It's pretty good. I would definitely listen to it again. So even if I can't finish it tonight, I think it's due tomorrow. It might be due tomorrow or the day after. If I can't finish it before it's due, I was already planning to renew it because I want to like go through and like really listen to it. Just make a note of some of the things that she was saying in the earlier part of the book. So I'm gonna eat my food. I am going to finish listening to this book, and maybe I will take my tree down. I still have my Christmas tree up. It's so cute. I've been wanting to take it down, but I just have not felt compelled to do it. I think I may leave it up till February, and it's creating a really beautiful ambient light in my living room. So I know I'll be missing that if I take it down. And looking at it has brought me a lot of joy. So I kind of want to keep it up for a couple more days and then get rid of it in February. Get rid of it as in put it in the basement until next year. And that's it. I'm going to eat my food. Hope you're enjoying your day, whatever you're doing.